Hey friends, it's Pastor Terry here, and this is Monday Memories with Terry. And if I've pushed the buttons right, then we have an audio connection and we've got a video connection, and we should all be good to go. I have kind of delayed feedback, probably 10 seconds, 15 seconds delay from what I see on my monitor to getting some feedback. But if anybody's out there and wants to send me a text message and just confirm that we've got some audio going on, we've got video going on. Pretty sure the video is working, and the audio is probably the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about as we get going here this morning. I'm going to come back in just 2 seconds. All right, I think I've got audio confirmation. So there we go. I hope your week is starting off well. Part of the thought of Monday Memories is to kind of give you a nudge in the right direction. We're told in pages of Scripture that we should remember the good things that God has done. We need to look back to His work historically in order to take encouragement in the here and now. And so I'll encourage you, to look back. A couple of weeks ago, I did a Monday Memories, and I did one of my own compositions. I don't write a lot these days. A lot of other things kind of consume my time, but for much of my life I have written music, and recorded a few songs 4 or 5 years ago. This is a song that is kind of a throwaway back to 2001, so almost 20 years ago, 19 years ago, and I recorded it in an album that I called The House of Bread, and that's actually the song that I'm going to do. It's the title song from that album. You can find my recordings if you're interested on iTunes, Spotify, all of those streaming platforms, downloadable as MP3s and that kind of thing as well. If you search Terry B. Lee, you'll find them. And if you're interested, they are there. And actually, when I sell a song, or when it gets streamed, the cent or two that maybe comes in is actually going towards paying down our mortgage here in our church family. That's just something that I've been doing over these last few years. The point of Monday Memories is to kind of look back and say, where has God been at work, and how has He been at work in my life? And back in 1999, 2000, I was in a season. I'd been reading a book by Tommy Tenney called The God Chasers. And it was just one of those experiences where God meets you in a storyline and you say, this is truth, this is something that I need to be pursuing. And in particular, there was a story that he told coming out of the book of Ruth. And in the book of Ruth, there's this account of Naomi and her husband and 2 sons that leave Israel to go to Moab in order to avoid a famine that has taken place in Israel. They go seeking food. It costs them everything. Naomi's husband dies, her 2 sons die. The 2 sons had both married. One of their sons' wives is a woman named Ruth, a Moabite. Naomi decides, here's a rumor that there is food once again in Israel, and she decides to return, tells her daughter-in-laws, go home, I don't have any more sons for you to marry. But Ruth says, no, I will go with you, your people will be my people, your God will be my God. And it's this really beautiful, touching story of family fidelity. But there's another much deeper storyline that's going on there as well. Bethlehem, it was their home. Bethlehem has always been a place of pastures and sheep. Bethlehem in the Hebrew means house, bet, lachem, of bread, house of bread. So this underlying irony is existing in the story, where they have left the house of bread, Bethlehem, in order to go off to a foreign land, only for it to cost them everything. And then the narrator tells us that they heard the rumor that once again there was bread in the house of bread. Once again there was food in Israel, and it's upon this rumor that they return. And it seems to me that one of the applications of that storyline for us today is The church is to be the Bethlehem. The church is to be the house of bread, the place where nourishment is served up, genuine, real nourishment for everyone around us. But when the church fails to serve up genuine nourishment, the presence of God, the reality of his presence, the truth of his word taught with clarity, people go off in all kinds of nefarious directions, illegitimate directions, looking for bread, only to discover it will cost them everything. And my prayer is that once again there is rumor that there is bread to be found in the house of bread, that the church once again is alive with the presence of God, with the truth of his word, and with the invitation for others to come. The primary idea from this song, The House of Bread, comes from that story in the book of Ruth. There's a couple of lines which reference Moses' plea to God, show me your presence. It's what I most desire. And so maybe you'll catch the reference to that in these songs. So, old songs, Monday memories, looking back. Hopefully this is something that if you're not with me live stream, you get a chance to watch it a little bit later on. And my hope and prayer is that it would bring encouragement to you, that this becomes your song, your prayer as well. The house of bread will satisfy. The house of bread. So apparently I need to do this again because it's been, 19 years since I played it. Maybe I need to try to get the lyrics right the first time. I have them in front of me here, but apparently I can't remember my first line. So we'll try again. The house of bread will overflow. The house of bread will satisfy. Draw near to him and seek his face. Speak words of love. Speak words of great faith. We love you, Lord. We receive your grace. Draw near to us. May we see your face. For your presence is what we pursue. 'Cause our hearts follow hard after you. Oh Lord, hear now the praises we sing. How we long to give you everything. Lord, what have I to crucify? What flesh in me needs yet to die? I'll die to self and live for you. Show me what to slay. Show me what to do. For your presence is what we pursue. Oh Lord, hear now our hearts as we sing. Lord, we long to give you everything. Lord, your presence is what we pursue. 'Cause our hearts follow hard after you. Oh Lord, hear now our hearts as we sing. How we long to give you everything. Long to give you everything. So that's the House of Bread, throwback, flashback to 2001. And I hope that it maybe is just a little encouragement to you at the beginning of this week. Be intentional about continuing to pursue the one who is in pursuit of you, the one who loves you beyond measure and longs to have a living, vibrant, daily relationship with you. And if we can help you with that as a church family, please reach out to us. I'm Pastor Terry Lee, and this is Monday Memories with Terry. Thanks for joining me. Bless you. Bye for now.